What's going on, guys? Welcome to Un Barco Dos Perros, the one and only
Latino podcast.
on a boat, baby. We back in the water. Feels great. It's just a little windy today, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Just a little bit fucking freezing.
I didn't like prepare for this, you know. So yeah, I'm a little cold. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, look, the weather forecast was like what, like 50, 60? So we're like, we'll be all right.
Yeah, get to the city, 30.
Yeah, literally.
That's what it damn near feels like.
The sun's coming down, so it's fucking colder, windier. But yeah, we're
it's not as bad. No, I don't think any episode to date will be as worse as the St. Patty's one.
that was fucking cold.
That was crucial. But you know what? When we run that back, you know, I definitely will prepare myself next time for that.
Oh, we need I don't even know. I don't know what we need at that point.
Yeah, nah. But
hopefully it's a lot warmer. But I feel like it's always ugly that day. But I mean, it was a beautiful experience. Bro, the background looks like fucking AI.
Yeah, don't forget though, the one and only podcast to ever do it on the water,
on a fucking
boat on St. Patrick's Day when they dye the water green. You know, I actually seen a lot of bogus and negative comments on that video. But y'all can suck my dick. Keep it a buck. That's how I feel.
What kind of negative comments?
People were just like, you know, just being they were just being fucking goofy. They're like, you know, oh, like, look at you really creating history. Like,
oh, yeah.
You know,
I mean, like, it is what it is. The thing is that, like, you can ask anybody, you know, name another podcast on a boat. Actually, one of my other boys told me, he's like, oh, this girl's shooting a podcast on a boat. And she's actually from Barstool.
Oh,
but
yeah?
she shot one episode on a boat.
Yeah. It was, so I brought that up before on one of our episodes.
Oh, yeah.
I said that they were on a little canoe. It almost looked like
No, it was a different, just a girl.
Yeah, but it was a small boat.
No, she was on a yacht.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, it's different.
Okay.
It was recently.
Recently?
Yeah, it was recently.
Okay.
It was about like 2-3 weeks ago or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, she's on a yacht by herself, I believe. I didn't see the whole episode, but he showed me.
Really?
Yeah, but she's from Barstool.
Okay, cool. Well, good for her, man. I hope she's successful.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's not like she's constantly, because I looked at her other ones. She's not constantly shooting on a boat, but I mean, we're constantly on a boat.
This is what we do.
This is our studio.
Yeah, this is what we're doing all year round, summertime, wintertime. We on a boat, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And we won't look like we're suffering most of the time. We're just gonna be sweating out here and fucking just glistening,
right?
Sun beaming.
Yeah,
everything.
Hey, don't get it fucked up though. We got AC on this bitch and a heater.
Yeah, no, 100%. Once we go,
central cooled.
Yeah. Once we go inside, we'll be all right.
Yeah, we're golden.
Yeah. But being out here is we're making this all happen for you guys.
100%. So, getting into today's topic, I know you brought this up to me before the episode, and I was like, yeah, it's a great topic because I feel like there's a lot to talk about.
I feel like there's a lot to talk about, and I feel like it gets a lot of people talking. It's no. I think there's no right or wrong answer.
Right.
I think it's just how people handle it.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Okay. You want me to spill the beans?
Yeah, spill the beans.
All right. This is the beans, guys, right? So today's episode is about who moves on faster after a breakup, men or women? Who moves on faster, Bob? What do you got to say to that? What do you think moves on faster after a breakup?
I think men do, but they feel it more long term.
Okay.
I think men move on faster, but then they realize what they had, and then they regret kicks in.
Take me back, baby.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. No, but I think women. I think they. I give more props to women. I feel like they take a lot of time to heal and things like that. Honestly, that's what men should do. Men should take some time to heal. I should not, if I know you just broke up with your girl or your girl just broke up with you, I should not see you at the club, my boy.
hey, that breakup happens, bottles on me tonight, Bob.
Yeah. Oh, they hit you up like, we should go to a bar tonight. Like, bro, take your
your little stankin' ass to the fucking gym.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, go put on some muscle, Bob, because she's over here getting railed.
No cap. Hey, look. Okay, so I'm gonna give you my personal honest opinion on that, right? So yes, I do believe that men move on pretty much immediately after the breakup, but like long term is correct, right? Men don't mourn till after. Women actually go through it right after the breakup.
Yeah.
So they'll be crying for, whatever, anywhere from, depending on who we're talking about here, but anywhere from, I say, realistically speaking, like, we'll just say 6 months to a year, you know. And this is like somebody that's just like I don't know.
Actually, I think it takes longer for them to move on when they truly love you. They're
Yes.
truly into
Yes.
you, and they truly respected who you are.
Right.
If you were a piece of shit guy, don't expect her to fucking.
Yeah, she getting clapped next week, but I a buck. Ain't gonna lie.
If you're a piece of shit guy, and we're just speaking generally here. We're speaking generally. I feel like they will go above and beyond and just be like, okay, well, I will move on faster. I will move on. I will start going out more and doing different things.
Yeah.
But if she genuinely liked you and generally, was in love with you, and you've been with her for a while, she's gonna take that time to reflect. She's gonna take that time, that first, a few months, 6 years to, not 6 years, 6 months to a year to reflect back.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, a man, if see, the thing is, like, man, I can only speak like
From experience.
Yes, from experience, and I feel like I do a lot of my self-reflecting immediately, or even long term. Like, even long term, I sit back and look back and, like, I could have done things better. Things come back full circle. Like, I could have done things better. I should do things better. I should move, like, going forward. If that happens again, I know how to maneuver from that.
Well, see that, and again, going back to one of our previous episodes, right? That's the beautiful thing about life. That's the most beautiful thing about life, guys, is the only thing that you can do from making mistakes or doing something wrong is just learning from it. You know what I mean? And that's the best part about it, because now you just mentioned that, right? Like, next time moving forward, I'm going to say, hey, I know how to go about the situation now because I know how this turned out last time, so now I'm going to move this way.
Yeah, exactly.
And hey, who knows? It might be another mistake. But again, you can only learn from it.
100%.
That's what makes you who you are. You know what I'm saying? Is trying and failing, and learning, man. Like, if you're not making mistakes, you know what I'm saying, and you're not trying, then you're really nobody. So you have to try. You have to make mistakes. You have to fail. I feel like in order to win, you must fail.
Yeah, 100%.
In order to come up, look, there's an old saying is, whatever comes up comes down, but whatever hits rock bottom comes back up.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's just the reality of life.
That's the name of the game. I mean, you can't sit here and expect answers, to know the answers of everything. I think you got to go through some stuff. You're gonna have to get your heart broken. You're gonna have to go through some things. Unfortunately, that's the name of the game. It shouldn't have to be that way, but honestly, everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
And what do you know? It's another helicopter. And another one.
Another one.
So,
but yeah, I think. What do you think, Kevin? You think? So you're saying men move on faster, but they feel it long term. Women move on.
Yeah. Women. So again, if she really loved you, for sure, for a fact, like if she was really in love with you, it's gonna take her anywhere from 6 months to a year to get over that, because at that point they're disgusted by everything. Like, they don't want nothing to do with men. They don't want to talk to men. They just really want to self-reflect and focus on feeling better and stuff like that. But if you guys only, dated for like a year, 2, 3 years, sometimes even 4, like, bro, listen, if a month or two passes by and she got her cheeks clapped by, she ain't really love you. Keep it a buck. We gonna keep it a buck, man. She ain't really love you. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that men move on right away, but then eventually regret their decisions later on. Where women, I think they move on a little after. So, like, while the breakup happens, you're having fun, popping bottles, fucking women here and there, and she's down bad, crying over you, right? The second the tables turn, the tables fucking turn.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, she's now going out, fucking, having the fucking time of her life, and you are now starting to realize, like, damn, I fucked up.
Fucked up big time.
But now she's 10 bodies in, and, I don't know how many bodies a dude be in, but I'm pretty sure he's 10 bodies in too. But now he's hurt and saying like, man, I want her back. But understand, bro, like if you're dating a good woman and you got someone good by your side that don't be partying or clubbing or doing these type of things, or like, you know, just doesn't like promiscuous situations, right? Like if you're dating this type of woman, right, realize that once she's exposed or open to this lifestyle, she's gonna like that shit a lot more than when she was with you, bro. It's a complete, dude. It's like being introduced to something for the first time.
Yeah. Like,
You know?
I honestly, for me, like I was just introduced to Chinese food,
Okay.
and I had this past week, I've been having Chinese food like 3 days in a row.
Talking about calories, bro.
I've been
talking about sodium increase.
So I've been getting that like all the time. But yeah, to your point is that once you're introduced to something like, and you love it, you enjoy it, you love it, you're more inclined to do it again. But it also depends on as well like how you guys break up, like who left who. Like if the woman leaves the guy for another guy, that guy's gonna be hurt, and that guy will be hurting immediately after. And the thing is that like they're gonna be. I'm hoping that they take that and channel that energy into going to the gym, going to, you know, go to some therapy. You know what I'm saying?
Therapy,
Like, hey, do something that's gonna help you be better. Don't channel that and be like, okay, now I'm gonna be on dirt. Now I'm gonna go to the clubs. I'm gonna make her feel it. Like, nah, don't do any of that, because at that point you're just stooping down to that level, and you gotta be better than that. If it's the other way around, where the guy leaves the girl, I feel, you know, what do you think, Kevin? I think
If the guy leaves the girl,
yeah, if the guy leaves the girl,
if the guy leaves the girl, I think that you know,
I feel like there had to be like he already had his reasons.
yeah,
He already had his
yeah.
reasons.
He felt disrespected somewhere.
Some place.
That's what I think.
If he leaves her for another girl, I feel like that's. I don't know. He was already.
I mean, that's just fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Let's keep it a buck.
100%. But there's either the man or the woman was checked out at a certain point. Like they're
100%.
already checked out. They're
Yes.
already like, this is not gonna work.
Correct.
And I feel like they find, they maybe they're staying in there because they're complacent. They don't want to move on. They're just there because they don't want to experience something new yet. Like, or maybe they just can't let go yet.
Yeah.
And that's that's kind of what happens.
Okay. So yeah, I think if the guy cheats or breaks up with the woman, either for another woman or just breaks up with the girl in general, it was definitely after a couple conversations of something he probably didn't like. He probably told her, XYZ, this ain't sliding with me. And like it must be a repetitive amount of actions that led to this. Like, you gotta remember, bro. There's a reason. That's why it's called a breakup. There's reasons to a breakup. Like,
yeah, I mean,
people.
That's the beautiful thing about a relationship is that like you get to know this person. You find out if you guys are compatible. Maybe you guys are compatible for a few years, but not everything is destined to work out. Not everything is a Cinderella story where,
Right.
what I'm saying, you guys get married and you guys live happily ever after. No, there's things where they come into your life, they taught you something, you learn from it, and you grow, you elevate yourself, and you move on to somebody else, and you experience that with somebody else, and hopefully it works out.
Simple. You become a fucking perro.
Nah, you can't do that.
Nah.
Can't
No,
do
yeah,
that.
you're right though. You're right. Yeah, you can only elevate from there. Now, what do you think about the woman leaving the man for another man?
Yeah, if a woman leaves a man for another man, I mean, like, at that point,
Checked out.
she was already checked out. She was
Yeah.
already, she was just looking for her opportunity. The other guy gave her attention that was lacking. Like something has to be lacking in the relationship, that the other guy or other woman fulfilled.
Yeah.
And they were using that as a void to fill in, but unfortunately, that's not the right way to go about it. And honestly, I feel like things like that, I don't feel like work out. I feel like those things don't work out. But at the end of the day, who am I? Who am I to say anything? We can call somebody now, get their opinion.
You wanna? Damn, let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. All right.
We're gonna make a phone call. We're gonna see how this goes, guys. If you watched this before, we've attempted to make phone calls and we don't always get lucky. We might have got lucky once or twice.
Yeah. Let's see. So let's see. So and we'll ask them. We'll ask them about their opinion and what they think.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's get it. Random caller here. Ooh.
So, everything sounds good so far.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Welcome to Un Barco
Can
Dos
you hear me?
Perros. Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Welcome to Un Barco Dos Perros, the one and only
Latino podcast.
on a boat.
Can you hear us perfectly?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. So we have a question for you. And do you have time to answer answer a question for us?
Indeed, I do.
All right, perfect. All right, let me get your opinion. Let me get your insight. Who do you think moves on faster, men or women?
After a breakup.
I think men faster.
You think men move on faster after a breakup?
Absolutely.
So
And I'm gonna tell you,
yeah, tell me
so
why.
they'll move on faster, right? Because the hurt hasn't hit them. After that week or two, maybe give it probably like a month into it, then that's or feeling the relationship or the break because now they're free. They're making their moves. They, getting around, dating, and realize, damn, if the person was a good person, none of these people heard of this person. But
Right.
even if the person was a bad person, right, they feel as though, okay, been more in this relationship because now I'm out here just giving anything to get over this person.
Okay.
And
Okay.
she sits down and she mourns the relationship. When she's finally over it, she's over it.
Ooh, that's the dangerous part, right?
Yeah, once she's over with, it's over with.
Absolutely. Once, absolutely. Once she's over it, she's over it.
Okay,
The time to
okay.
heal.
So
The man doesn't take the time to heal.
and do you think how long do you think a woman takes to heal? What do you think is a time
Ideal time frame.
the ideal time frame?
Ideally, for me, it'll be about 6 months.
Hey, we kind of hit it on the head
All
with that. We
right.
kinda
I
hit-
said 6 months to a year.
yeah, I think if you really love
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
if you really love that person, I feel like that woman is not going to move on right away, and she's going to take her time. She doesn't want to deal with men. She's going to take that time to heal.
Yeah. So I have a question for
Right.
you. I have another question for you here. So why do women tend to post more after a breakup?
Reaction. They're trying to get a reaction.
Okay. And would you say
A
they're
woman
trying to
that's
get a reaction
trying to move.
from? Are they trying to get a reaction from their ex, or you're saying they're trying to get a reaction as far as like they want some type of attention from somebody?
Or validation.
Yeah.
I feel like they're looking for the reaction off of their ex. First couple of months, right? They're looking for their reaction off the ex. I feel as though that if the woman is really trying to heal, she'll go ghost. She
Okay.
won't
Ooh, I
post.
like
That's
that.
what men do.
But if
Yeah.
she's trying to, right, but if she's trying to, oh, she's gonna post she's in the gym, she's gonna post she's out with her girls, she other dudes trying to talk to her, like she's feeling it. So she's trying to get a reaction from the guy.
I
Damn.
like that.
But if she gonna go ghost where you ain't seeing anything, you're gonna be wondering what is she doing.
Right, absolutely. That's crazy, man. This is all toxicity right here. So let me ask
Right,
you
it
this.
is.
Right. So let me ask you this. And you can answer in the most honest way, right? So do girls keep backup options while in a relationship?
I feel like women have potential. If they're in a relationship with a man, they're fully committed to that one person.
Okay.
Now, we say women, right? But
Okay,
hoes, right?
Okay.
They got a list. You know what I mean? They got a list. But a lot of women have a plethora that's probably in their DM if they're on social media, or guys that they probably would talk. But when they're heartbroken, they don't want any of them. They're trying to heal off a person.
Okay. And now that we have a woman on the podcast right now live, right? I kind of want to ask you another question, and then we'll get up out your way here, okay? So you personally, and this is going to be a personal question. So would you rather get cheated on or would you rather get replaced?
I don't think she wants
Ooh,
either.
that's a tough one.
You have to choose one. You have to choose one.
I have to choose.
I don't think you want either, right?
It all.
You got to choose
Right.
one though.
I don't.
And I'm really curious
Okay,
because I feel like
so-
I can answer that, but I mean, I want to know what it's like from a woman's perspective.
Damn. Replaced.
You rather be replaced?
I'd rather be replaced. Like, first of all, I'm irreplaceable, right? That's just my personal opinion of me. You will never find another me. But if obviously
love that.
it was something in that person that you seen and connected with that we don't know. You feel me? And I'm one of them people. If you knew better, you'll do better. So if that's better than me to you, stay with me.
Damn.
I love that.
Okay.
I love
Okay.
that.
That's what's up. That's
love
what's up. Hey,
For
hey,
sure.
those are gangster takes and answers. We really appreciate you taking the time to pick this phone call up, and we're gonna go ahead and continue with the show here. Again, we appreciate you picking up. You have any questions, Arian, that you want to ask?
No, that was perfect. I mean, I appreciate.
No,
I appreciate you answering, and we love this. We love this, like a woman's take. We want to get more women involved with us. Because we fuck these men, you know what I'm saying? So like we're trying to empower the women, you know what I'm saying? Fuck them.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm always here to give a woman's perspective for you guys. Anytime you need anything, you can reach out, and I appreciate you and taking my opinion.
Oh no, 100%. Hey, again, we appreciate you picking up this phone call. It means a lot to us. We definitely plan on having more conversations and more episodes of more exciting conversations. But until next time, again, thanks for tuning in with us. This is Un Barco Dos Perros, the one and only
Latino podcast.
on a boat.
Peace.
Absolutely. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Okay.
I like that.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
I appreciated her take. I feel like she's very articulated with her responses, and yeah, I think it was very genuine. I feel like she kind of reiterated what we were saying about like taking a woman will take some time to reflect and time to herself to really gather herself and see where she's really at.
100%. 6 months, ba.
6 months.
6 months. Hit
So-
it on the money.
So if your girl's out there partying or with somebody else, within those 6 months,
she ain't love you, ba.
she ain't love you.
She ain't love you, ba.
She wants. Hey, get your ass out there.
Yeah, keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving, pa. Keep it moving. You know what I mean? Straight up. Fuck. So, yeah, that's what's up, man. We definitely want to get more women involved for sure.
100%.
Because I just think like I'm not a woman and I cannot speak for a woman. at
No,
the end
and
of the
also
day.
too, like I don't want this podcast to just be like, I know it's Un Barco Dos Perros, but the thing is, we want to incorporate you guys. We want to incorporate the woman perspective and the woman mindset.
Absolutely.
Because if we don't get it right, you know what I'm saying, we want to get it right for them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
100%. And another thing too, down the line, I do want to throw in, some men. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%.
If it's gonna be a man, you better know what you're talking about, because I can give my honest opinion on what I think from a man's perspective for sure.
Yeah. And,
You know.
and also, you're just getting other people's opinion because they've gone through different situations.
100%. 100%.
So I definitely would want that, but I feel like we speak from such a man perspective that I want to give the woman more light.
You think so?
100%.
I like that. All right, bet. So I got a question here for you, Bob.
All right, let me hear it. I'm ready.
So the one who posts more after a breakup is hurting the most. What do you think about that?
Is hurting the most.
Yeah, the one that's usually posting the most.
I don't know, because it could be both ways. I feel like
Yeah.
you might be wanting to get the attention or get a reaction.
Right.
But I mean, I can only speak for me, and I feel like I go ghost all the time. So you can't tell. I don't think anybody will know what I'm kind of going through.
Okay.
Unless
Okay.
you actually deal with me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the only way you can make a prediction of like what Arian is going through. I
Yeah.
feel like for me, what about you, Lee? Do you think, from what I've seen from other people, yeah, I'll see them post their whole life. You know what I'm saying?
What I'll do is I'd probably go ghost for a little minute, work on myself. But believe me, the second I come up,
you coming out to play?
all that shit, I'm coming out to play. What are you talking about? I'm out here and I'm playing,
Yeah.
But something I really want to ask. I've been wanting to know this for a very long time, right? But why is it that after a breakup, right, a woman will never post, right? She's in a relationship, she's never posting, doesn't care about posting, you know, but the second they break up, she's out here damn near like half shirtless, like posting every day, just nonstop. Like, I want to know what the point of that is. Like, why do women do that?
I feel like I can't speak for them, but I'll speak for something. Maybe
drop that in the comments. I want to know why that is. Why is that? I just want to know.
Yeah, 100%. Maybe they might be getting some attention, some validation to who. I think if they're doing that, maybe they might have felt insecure in their relationship, so they're trying to get that validation now.
Okay.
So I think they try to like, hey, I'm that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm her. You know what I'm saying?
And I want to contradict that though, because it's like that. Okay, and they're like, I'm glad. I hope I think a woman should feel like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? I think a woman should feel that about herself all the time.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like the relationship is pretty much over once she doesn't feel that?
I feel like a man can create those insecurities, and I feel like they need to get that validation sometimes. But they might be doing it as well for like maybe their man said like, I don't want you wearing that.
Okay,
or, I don't want you doing that.
Let's talk about it.
I don't want you going to the club.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, let's talk about it. So, do you think it's insecure of a man to tell a woman, hey, you know, I don't like you wearing these type of shirts,
outfits or whatever?
Yeah, outfits. Like, you know, do you mind wearing something a little more appropriate? Or like, do you think that has something to do with a man's insecurity? Is that an insecure thing, or is that is something else? What is that?
See, I can see both sides of those of that coin. You know, I can see the both sides. I feel like I personally don't care or would have an issue unless like if I could see your whole body through that. Like if I could see
nipples and all.
If I could see you naked through what you're wearing, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta. I would probably
tone
say
it down a little bit.
Yeah, 100%. But then again, like I want to support her. You know what I'm saying? Because like think about it. Like if you got.
Well, keep in mind though, you ain't there though. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you're you know, you're secure with yourself, you're like, if I'm constantly like, okay, like I see it from my perspective, like me, I'll go on a run, I'm shirtless or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, she might not like that for me, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm doing it because I feel comfortable with myself and I enjoy looking like this or whatever. So like, hey, if you got it, you got it. Pop off.
Yeah.
You know, so that's how I see it. And obviously you can't control other people, how they view her and everything like that. But she's with you. You know what I'm saying? So like you should not care about what she's wearing.
If she's not with you.
If she's not with me,
if she's going out with the girls to the bar,
it's gonna hurt though. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. And
it's gonna hurt who?
If you're still attracted to her. If you're still attracted to her, you still want her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you just broke up with her, she broke up with you, she's out here partying or whatever. Like that's gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why didn't you wear that when you were with me? You know, why didn't you wear shit like that when you were dating me?
Yeah. No,
now you want to wear that sexy shit, and you don't want to wear it when you were with me.
I mean, she might have not been. You know, she might have just not felt that for you.
That's crazy.
I mean, people lose interest. People lose, you know, attractiveness, things like that. They just might not see you in that light no more, and that's okay.
Then leave me the fuck alone. Shit.
I mean, I just feel like, you know, at that point. You just got it. I mean, I feel like she's doing things, or she just. I feel like they're moving a certain way so they could get that validation, feel better about themselves, because maybe there was insecurities felt. You don't know. Maybe she might have gone through a dude's phone and he saw that he was talking to somebody else, and now she needs that validation. Where like, I'm her. You know what I'm saying? I'm her. No other woman can compete with me. Like she needs that. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
But like I feel like also with men. You know, the only thing men are gonna do is probably like pop out, party.
That shit gets old fast, dude.
Yeah.
That shit gets old quick.
Yeah, it's not.
I'll tell you what don't get old though. A bopa. Straight up. Get yourself a bopa, all those problems will be over with.
Nah, there's bigger problems.
Nah. These are bigger problems for sure.
This is just money just thrown into a fire pit.
100%.
You know,
100%.
But yeah, honestly, don't be vindictive. Just do what you got to do and just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, everything happens for
Just don't shoot a podcast when it's cold as fuck out. Fucking you barely move your fucking hands. Got boogers
I
coming
know.
down your nose and tears coming down your eyes.
I know, yeah. We're 30 minutes into this podcast, and yeah, it's cold.
It's fucking freezing, bro.
I'm feeling.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't know if this has something to do with my kidney because it's punching. I'm freezing.
Oh
Hey,
man,
hold on. I'm gonna use that as a little clip starter.
But yeah, honestly, it's yeah. I think man, relationships.
You thought I was crying?
Yeah, relationships are tough for sure.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Well, you know, breakups are gonna happen.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, they're gonna happen. I think it's just fuck. I can never call it a waste of time.
What do you think? Who do you think like fakes, like, oh, I'm good. Like that ain't phase me. She ain't shit or he ain't shit. Yeah.
the ones that are really fucking hurt.
Yeah.
I think the person that's really hurt is the one saying like, this ain't nothing new to me. Like, you know, I can move on from this, no problem. You know, all this stuff. Like, yeah, that's all a cap. That's a cap. That's like someone saying they're gonna do something and they don't do it. Like, it's a lie. I think, you know, it has something to do with ego. You know, they don't want to look like you know, the one that lost, essentially. You know, they don't want to look like they lost anything. You know, but deep down inside they're hurt. They're hurt, bro. You know what I mean? And
I think a real person is like they acknowledge the fact that what took place. They acknowledge why it didn't work out. They acknowledge the things that they could have fixed, they could have changed, and I think that's true healing.
yeah,
Like they acknowledge the fact that what they did, even if you know damn well, like you gotta look at everything. You gotta look at what you did wrong, what she did wrong, why it didn't work, why it's not working, and once you reflect on that, you know, you just gotta move. You just gotta keep moving.
I just can't get over the fact that I feel like I've been put in a fridge playing around for like fucking like they locked me in a fridge and I'm like banging on the door like, get me out.
Bro, why does it always happen that when we shoot? Like
It just wants to get cold. Like, nah, fuck you. Get back in that boat.
yeah, literally.
Hey, next time moving forward,
yeah.
if there's even a spice of cold, we're shooting inside. We have the heater. We literally have the heat on inside.
Yeah. We just want to give you these views though. This is for you guys. This is for you
100%.
guys, and honestly, this is just it's lovely. You know?
It is. It absolutely is. But I'm down to wrap it up. How do you feel?
I'm cool with that.
Yeah?
Hey, look.
Hold on.
We'll continue. Look, how about this? Like if this gets enough traction, they want to hear more about it.
We'll run it back.
We'll run it back. And we'll get more input. We'll get more phone calls in there.
Yeah,
And
that'll work out. We'll
yeah.
run it back. We'll get more phone calls in there. We gotta start getting these phone calls in.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I mean, that was a good one, but we had a little bit of an issue, but we can still make it out.
We gotta look into that because I feel
Yeah.
like it's the same issue every time.
Yeah, it's just dumb because we had a conversation last time and it was perfectly fine.
It lets them talk and then it cuts.
Yeah.
And then it talks. And then it cuts.
We'll
but-
look into that.
No,
but
100%.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up here. This is Un Barco Dos Perros
The one and only
Latino podcast.
on a boat, baby.
Peace.